Hey, my name is Charlie. I'm currently dieting down from 255 pounds in March of 2025. Today, my post-piss weight was 207.3 pounds, and my body fat percentage was 19.5%. My target weight is 185 pounds, and I'd really like to sit around 10% body fat by summer. Today, I'm hitting chest and shoulders. But I started today with a little bit of red light therapy. I feel like it helps my skin a bit, so I usually try to go and do this once or twice a week. After that, I mixed up my intra-workout, which ended up resulting in this powdery stuff floating around before going into a shoulder warm-up, which I think you guys have seen me do a couple times now. After getting my shoulders nice and warmed up, I moved on to the incline barbell press on the Smith machine, and here I worked up to 225 for 8 before heading over to the cables to go ahead and do some cable flies. With these, on every couple reps, I'll try to go ahead and bring my chest from the lower part of my chest to the upper part. I feel like that helps me get a better contraction. I hit a couple partials, and then I went ahead and moved on to this converging chest press machine. And again, I focused really hard on squeezing my chest at the top of this movement, and even ended up doing a few partials right at the very end. I also do these no-weight Sven presses to really tax my chest at the end. I think it's just a good finisher. Next, I moved on to some seated lateral shoulder raises. I did a few sets of these with the drop set using the 10-pound plates since someone was using the 10-pound dumbbells. Then I did some rear delt flies on the pec deck, and I try to remember to lean forward slightly on these as I feel like it helps me connect with my rear delts better than it is if I'm sitting straight up. Lastly, I went for some converging shoulder presses. These were a little bit light, but I did move my seating position up high so that I could try to have an exaggerated range of motion. I ended up being pretty taxed, so I ended with some partials at the very end of this before I went ahead and moved on to the 30 minutes of cardio you guys see me do after every workout on the treadmill. My macros are still exactly the same, and I haven't really been over on any days lately. If anything, I've been slightly under. I feel like I've been pretty locked in now for a little while. But I will put my macros here on screen for you guys to check out. And I know I put these in at the end of every one of my workouts, but I really do love these barbell bars. Today was a key lime pie day, so you know it was going to be a good one. But hey, make sure to do me a favor and follow along if you want to see if I hit my goals this year. Let's go.